think I'm live here. This is Lisa Mizels. I just wanted to say hi. I am going to be talking to you tonight about how to create hot offers and raving fans, how to engage and nurture your tribe. And I just want to say hi to everybody and thank Wendy for letting me come in to the group and do this presentation. I'm really excited to teach all of you what I know. And it's been a hectic day. My kitty just got spayed, so I've been running around. Anyway, glad to be here. So today I'm helping Wendy out because, you know, she's enjoying her cruise. And so let's everybody say hi to Wendy. Hi, Wendy. Hope you're having a great time. Thank you again for letting me do this. And yeah, let us know how much fun you're having. So Wendy's either going to be on here or check the replay, so make sure you say hi to her in the comments. And let's see, today I'm going to be talking about how to create hot offers that actually get your dream clients to, or your dream prospects to notice you, and to get them onto your email list so that you can then you can nurture them. You can teach them and nurture them and continue to engage with them, and so they become your raving fans. And I'm just going to check something really quick to make sure that I'm actually live in here. There we go. Okay, I'm live. Alrighty. So I want to make sure that you guys download your free handout, and along with that handout I'm going to be giving you my other training called Email Marketing Made Easy. And so some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking about this evening is on the training, but the training goes much more in depth into the email marketing part of it. And also you get a great resource book. So all you have to do is just sign up for that, and then you'll be on the list to get that, to have access to that training. So tonight the handout goes over the 5-step formula for actually turning, creating hot offers and turning them into raving fans. So you'll want to make sure and get that so that you can follow along with the training today. So I'm going to be talking about the #1 way to create super hot offers, and the common mistakes that people make which keep them from growing an engaged and profitable email list, and then also the 3 proven steps that will help you build engagement and what you have to do next after, once you start building engagement, what the next thing is to do. So if you have any questions, go ahead and just put them down below, and I'll be happy to answer anything in the comments below this after the training's done, since I'm not doing, I can't do it on the phone, so basically. So before we start, I guess I just want to make sure that you're clear on the foundational piece of your business, which Wendy really teaches in her 9-step challenge, her 9-day challenge, that when you first join the Instagram, this society, she gives you the challenge. And she talks about being really clear on your unique gifts, and how do you communicate your value, and being really clear on what results that you get for your clients, and what problems do you solve for your clients, and what do they come to you for, and what solutions can you provide them. So this is really like the foundation of your business. What's your message, what problems do you solve, and who do you work with, right? And I'm fairly new to this group. I joined because I'm not fluent in Instagram, and many of my dream clients are actually on that platform. So although I'm just learning Instagram, I do know the importance of having a message that you're super excited about, being able to create transformation with your products and programs and services, and then having a way to get people onto your list so that you can then begin to engage with them and nurture them and turn them into buyers. So since I'm new to this group, I just want to introduce myself real quick. My name is Lisa Mizels, and I call myself an online visibility strategist or a message muse, and my brand is Unleash Your Mojo Online, and I work mainly with coaches and healers who are either newly emerging online or struggling to feel clear and very aligned with their message and their audience, and I help them with my products and services. And so I'm also the founder of the company Famana, and this is where I help my clients gain clarity and confidence and visibility so that they actually can stand out online and attract their dream clients and magnetize them to them. And I'm also a two-time international best-selling author, and the creator of the internationally acclaimed Empowered Living video show. And this is a platform that allows me to give my guests massive global visibility. They have access to this global visibility with the Empowered Living show. So I don't want to give you a long history, long story, but just in short, I've been online since 2010. I've learned a ton since then. I started with a nutrition practice, and I knew that this was not my mission. It was routine, it was something, and it was great to start with. I discovered that through my past challenges and my life lessons, that my message here is to really help women step up and step into their calling and speak their truth and be able to show up online fully, embodying their brilliance, their uniqueness, and so that they can share their message and feel confident about it and transform lives and really positively impact the planet. So that's my message, that's my movement, and that's all I'm going to say about me. So let's get started with the big picture of today's training. So first, as you're building your following on social media, it's really important to direct your ideal prospects to your hot offer. And this is usually a free gift. It doesn't have to always be a free gift. Sometimes it's a paid offer, but for today, we're going to be talking about a free gift. And so directing your ideal audience to this free gift so that they can download it and they get massive value, which actually turns them into your fan, and they get onto your email list so that you can continue to communicate with them. So by now you're probably aware that you need to collect email addresses, right? This is how you build your list. This is how you build your following, where you have influence, and how you build your business and online, if you're online. And having your audience actually opt into your hot offer is one way to grow your list. And your list is where you can actually make a lot of money if you're giving a lot of value and you're telling them what the next step is to take with you. So you can build a relationship with them, you can build trust with them by sending them just a lot of value. You want to send them tons of value via your email newsletters, great content, blog posts, things like that, maybe other free offers that you have. And this is how you can easily turn your email list into your best converting funnel, your best converting channel for customers. But if you aren't consistently getting new subscribers onto your list, then the outcomes of having an email list actually turn customers into buyers is probably going to be very limited. You've got to be very consistent, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this as we go through this. But that's where creating hot offers comes into play. So let's get started on creating hot offers. So a lead magnet or a freebie is something that you give in exchange for somebody's email address. And the more value that your visitors actually see in your freebie, the more that they're going to be willing to give you their email address. Makes sense, right? So the better targeted that your hot offer is, your lead magnet, your freebie, to your ideal, your optimal customer, then the better that you will turn them into actual customers. So you need to really narrow down, and we're going to talk again more about this. This is just kind of giving you the big picture. So you don't want just anybody to sign up for your email list. You want your dream prospects on your list. You want to get them, this is the first step of your sales funnel, is to get them onto your list. So I made this mistake when I was first starting out. I actually signed up for all kinds of free giveaways where, all these people opted into all these gifts, and it was just really a frenzy of people downloading and then unsubscribing, downloading your gift, unsubscribing, and sometimes, gifts like that just stay on the computer. People don't even look at them. So I really did not build an engage list when I first started out, 'cause, it's trial and error, right? So as we're learning more and more about ourselves and our business and our customers, our prospects, as we listen to them and as we all grow, we're expanding as business owners, and we're learning more about what our customers want. That's when we can start giving them what they want, more focused, more narrow types of free offers that they want, hot offers that they want. So to give you an example, my most recent main freebie has been something called Boost Your Visibility Online Checklist, and it's 17 ways to get noticed online. Well, as I've come to know my audience a little bit more, although they think that they want visibility, and they want visibility, what they really want to figure out is how to step up into the spotlight, how to stand out online, and so they can attract their tribe. And so that's what my new freebie is that I'm creating currently. It's called 7 Secrets to Step Up, Stand Out, and Attract Your Tribe Online. So really paying attention to what your audience wants is like the biggest key. So give them what they want. That's like your biggest takeaway today. In addition to growing your email list, an ideal lead magnet or a freebie with a super hot title is going to help you attract the right people to your email list. And this means that your lead magnet has to be very specific and has to be of specific value to your target audience, right? And so a good lead magnet also offers you the opportunity to really build that trust with people, with your subscribers, and to show them how valuable you are, what kind of value you can offer, how credible you are, what your expertise is. This is your time to shine. And this is, creating a great hot offer is your chance to give your subscribers proof of your expertise and to your ability to really help them. So a good lead magnet is, we're going to talk about specifically how to create something that is going to consider a good lead magnet. So that's kind of the big picture. And now I want to go into some specifics about how to actually create your offer and then how to get people on your list. So the first thing that I want to say that's really, really important that a lot of people poo-poo, they miss, they don't want to do it. And it's one of my favorite things to do, and that's market research. And so if you're going, I don't want to do that, I get it, because I didn't like the word when I first heard it either. It's like, market research, I don't want to do that. But it's the most important thing that you can do. So asking the right questions and getting the information that you need to write good copy comes from asking good questions and listening to what your subscribers, what your audience want. You don't let the word copy intimidate you. It's really as simple as having your people tell you what they want. And I just got a notification that my storage is almost full, so I hope I don't run out of time. The other thing is to know your audience. You have to know your ideal audience, the people that are wanting you, the people that, the ones that love you the most and are energetically attracted to you and you to them. It's your choice too who you get to work with. And so you want to make sure that you are energetically attracted to the people as well. So there's people out there that are exactly meant to work with you and that you're exactly meant to work with. And figuring this out can be like super enlightening. It is one of the foundations of your business. You have to know this piece. So let's talk about creating your freebie, okay? It's really important to have a narrow focus, and you want to teach one major pain or pleasure point in your freebie. So just pick one topic, and you're going to be, you want to go really in depth with this topic and give it your best stuff. A lot of people are afraid to give out their best information for free because they think they're not going to come back. But you know what? Free information is everywhere. That's not what people hire you for. People hire you to actually help them implement what they're learning. So give them your free stuff, but don't overwhelm them. I think as service providers, we want to help people, right? And so we have a tendency to overgive and give too much and then overwhelm the people that, that are just barely learning from us. So very, deep. You want to give them a transformation. You want to be able to give them something that gives them an instant transformation. So provide high quality that really inspires them and gives them confidence in what you're doing, in what they're able to do. Because again, one of the things that that keeps people from buying, investing, is the belief in themselves, the belief that, can I do this? And so you want to inspire confidence in them. The people that opt into your free gift, they want to learn about the topic that you have. But remember that they're not where you're at. And so as experts, we have a big vision picture of what people need. But one of the mistakes that I see is that when we're first starting out, we think we know what people need, and so we make all these programs and products and services for people that we think that they need, but it's not what they want. And so there's a big, huge disconnect. And so people don't buy your beautiful program that you created. So most people are hesitant to work with a coach, like I said, not because of all the things that they tell you, like I don't have time, or I don't have money, or my husband won't let me. It's because they don't believe in themselves. So that's super important to really give them confidence that they can do it when you're writing your content for your freebie. Remember to teach little bite-sized nuggets, and make super simple, doable steps for them that are quick, so they get an instant transformation. You want to include in your content of your freebie, you want to include credibility so that they can, know, like, and trust you, and they believe that you can actually help them. You want to give them what they want in simple terms. Remember, not what they need, but what they want. You want to be able to know what solutions that you can offer them that meet their needs, and how to explain the solutions that you offer so that they want it. Make sure that they're outcome-based. And, what's going to grab their attention? How are you going to make sure you're grabbing their attention? So talking to them, asking them questions, getting all this information in your market research is super, super important. And in your copy, in your content, what you're creating, your freebie, you want to make sure that you're either alleviating the pain that they're having or really giving them the emotional desire, the pleasure that they're wanting. And answer their question. The question that they have is, what's in it for me? Why should I even download this? So you want to make sure and answer that question in your content, in your copy, in your title, in the the landing page that you're creating. And then you can also add some social proof. You can add some testimonials or client case studies if you're creating an ebook and it's long enough. But the most important thing is to educate them on why you specifically, and your solution is the answer to their problem, and why they should listen to you. Why are you the person that they should go to? So you want to answer that in your content. And then make sure you give them an instant transformation with the freebie that you're creating. and make it easy for people to download. You don't want to have so many steps that people, get confused or they don't know what step to take next. Make it super simple for them to know what to download. It's late. All right, let's talk about landing pages real quick. So you want to make your landing page for your freebie super clean, easy to understand, and very direct. Just real simple and clean. Look at a bunch of examples and create one that's not cluttered, not messy. You want people to have, you want the headline, maybe a subheadline, and an opt-in form, and maybe an image. That's it. Just capture their attention, maybe a few bullet points. But you don't want it messy. You want it very easy for them. Your call to action is very direct. Download this here, and get instant access or whatever you want to say. And then something that people miss a lot is to utilize your thank you page. So on your thank you page, it's a great opportunity for you to further engage them. So you can invite them to connect with you on, a Facebook or a social, any social media, Instagram. Here, check out my Instagram account. Or some people do a upsell on their thank you page, but just have them take the next step with you. Sometimes it's as easy as download my gift and get onto the email list. And then you want to hook up your autoresponder to this landing page so that you can continue to send them emails, right? So that you can continue to nurture them and engage with them in your email autoresponder. So let's talk really quick about emails. There's different kinds of emails, but you want to, they all have a few things in common that you want to include with them. So you want to connect with your audience. You want to let them know what's in it for them, why you're writing them, why should they read your email, what problem you can help them with, and you always want to have a call to action in your email. Again, it could be as simple as connect with me on Instagram. But you want to have some way where your audience can take the next step with you. You're training them to take the next step with you. So when you're writing your emails, you want to put yourself in your audience's shoes, right? You want to think about where they're at. And if you haven't created an avatar yet, an avatar is your ideal prospect, somebody that, your dream client. And when you're writing your emails, you're writing to just that person, that one person. And you want to think about their biggest pain points, and you want to think about what the problem is that they're dealing with right now so that you can help them with where they're at right now. That's really super important. In your emails, you can, you can address their problems, you can give them the solution that you offer, and, help them out, become their hero. Every email needs a call to action. I mentioned that before. This leads them to taking the next step with you. And it's important to tell them exactly what you want them to do. So make it very clear and direct. And remember that throughout the entire email, you're kind of leading up, naturally engaging with them and building up to the call to action. So, throughout your email, you're kind of building up to this next step that you want them to take. One call to action only. Sometimes people make the mistake of having, connect with me here and download this and then go look at me here. And if there's too many calls to action, people are going to get confused and they're not going to click, or they're going to click and then they're not going to click on the one that you want them to. So one clear call to action, unless it's a newsletter where you have several different links in it. That's the only kind of option, I guess. You always want to make sure that you really understand your audience and where they're at. So really get to know them inside and out. One of my mentors says, you want to know what they eat for breakfast. That's how well you want to know them. So if you're not communicating with them in a way that they can understand you, then you're not going to get high engagement. So it's a testing process. You just test, you write some things, you check it out, you survey them, you ask for, you ask questions, ask them to send you back an email, hit reply and tell me your biggest challenge. These things help you get to know your audience better. So again, as an expert, you may understand your audience's needs, but you want to meet them where they're at, and that's what they want. So it's really important to know what they want. Understanding how they explain their problems, how they, what languaging they use, how they communicate with you, with other people. So looking at groups and getting some ideas on how they talk about their problems is really important, and then you can address them in your emails. So the three keys are getting the right people on your list, right? Because you want people that are going to turn into your dream prospects. This is a journey people take with you. So there's going to be a pool of people that you're going to be attracting in your tribe. Some of those people are going to be your dream clients. These are going to be like the people that you can't wait to work with. Some of them are going to be, it's going to take a while for them to actually, get to know you and like you and trust you, and they may become your clients. They may just be your fans, and that's good too. You want fans and you want followers, because it really doesn't matter how you influence people. You want to positively influence people. And so if they buy, great. If they don't, maybe you've made a difference in their life. And so remember that it's a journey. You have different pools of people in your tribe, and it's all good. So you want to make sure you have hot copy, and you get that from understanding your ideal audience. And then you want to have consistency. I think one of the things that even I'm guilty of is not being real consistent with my emails. And so pick, how often do you want to email your list? And in order to build a list of really engaged prospects and keep them excited and increase your open rates, you have to be consistent. So it takes three things: getting organized, setting up a social, maybe an editorial calendar that helps you stay consistent and organized, and planning your emails. How often are you going to send them? What topics are they going to consist of? What are the subject lines? What are the calls to action that you're going to want them to take? Planning these things really important, and then giving value, giving massive value. So it's really as simple as finding out what your audience wants and giving it to them. And then finally, with your free gift, you want to promote. So how do you promote? Well, there's lots of ways that you can promote your free gift. On your blog post, in your Instagram links. You can be private messaging people. You can do Facebook Lives. You can do videos and upload them, or put them on your website. You can, tell a friend or have referrals, JV partners. These kind of things will all help you promote your free gift and help you get people on your list. But the thing is, always give value. You don't want to put crappy stuff out there, because that's your reputation, right? And of course, we all learn as we go, and you'll learn what your audience wants. The first thing you make may not be what your audience wants, the second thing, the third thing, but you just keep refining and keep asking questions. I think that's the most important thing. And always have a next step with them. So, like I said, you don't want just anybody on your list. You want to be very specific about who's on your list. You want to pre-qualify them with your free gift. So your free gift should call them out. Call out who you want as your ideal prospect. Who is your ideal prospect? Make it very clear in your headline, in your copy that you're writing on your landing page. In order to get the right people on your list, it requires you to be very, very clear on your messaging and your audience and the value that you offer and the services that you provide. So once you're crystal clear in these areas, and of course it becomes clearer and clearer as you move through it, as you take action. It's not going to be, you can't just think it up and then it's going to be clear. You have to test it, try it out, see what happens. And so, just practice and test. But once you know your audience, it makes writing these emails and writing copy so much easier. So if your list is not opening your emails, if they're not responding to your offers, it may be that you need to take a deeper dive into either the vision that you have for your business, the model of your business, the message that you have for the world and how you're communicating it, how you're communicating your value that you offer. Maybe it's the audience you're serving, and can they pay for your services? Is the audience a good match for your services? But once you're clear on this, and once you're clear on the challenges that your audience is facing, then the solution that you provide for them is going to become very easy, and your free offers are going to become very easy to create. So with the right research, you can really create an offer that becomes so irresistible to your audience that they're going to be super excited to download it. They're going to see it and go, that's for me. And they're going to get on your list, and you're going to be able to engage and nurture them by being consistent and giving them value over and over and over again. So if you haven't signed up for the handout yet, I suggest that you do, because it's got some great information in it. It's got the 5-step formula in it. But I'm also going to send you my Email Marketing Made Easy training. It's a video training webinar, and you get a nice resource book with it, so the emails will become very easy to create with that resource. So if you have any questions, please just put them down below, and I'll be happy to answer anything when this is finished. And I thank you so much for being here. Thanks, Gigi, and I'll see you all around inside the Instagram Society. All right, bye-bye.